demo time. Character customization. It says body, but as far as I can tell, it's just face, hair, and scars or earrings. I wonder if there's more in the actual game. Like when the game releases, if there'll be more options or if this is it. First reaction, it reminds me of a slimmer Gears of War character. I know you can probably get different gear later on. Just first reaction, just finished creating my character. Decisions. Manipulate the anomaly to annihilate constructs. Manipulate the anomaly to animate constructs and bend them to your will, aiding allies and killing enemies from afar. As a Pyromancer, you'll recover a portion of your damage you deal as health. Pyromancer. Cover foes in flames, incinerate entire squads, and heal your own wounds as enemies fall to your inferno. As the Pyromancer, you'll recover health whenever enemies marked by your skill are killed. Trickster. Bend the laws of space and time to appear out of nowhere, assassinate your enemies, and return to safety in the blink of an eye. As a Trickster, each enemy killed in close range heals you and grants a portion of shield. That sounds kind of like Yo-Yo from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Devastator. Take point and defend your allies. Ground foes alike will tremble as you pass. As a Devastator, you'll recover health from slain enemies that stood too close. Decisions. When I first saw this game, I was thinking Pyromancer. I love in RPGs playing a mage, and Technomancer is like a summoner, which is, I guess, the closest thing. Well, I guess this is like a summoner. This is like a fire mage. This one is kind of like a thief. And then we have the tank or the paladin kind of character, right? So I love playing as a mage. So I wanted fire. But after reading that you can summon devices, I'm like, that's kind of cool. He's like a white mage. He's like a white mage summoner. The Technomancer. The Pyromancer is more of like a black mage. It's all damage seems, right? Fire, damage. Trickster, like I said, sounds like Yo-Yo. It sounds like you stay in one spot, then you project yourself and attack your enemies, and then revert back to where you started, which sounds kind of cool too. And then this Devastator sounds a lot like a typical tank, the big brute, the Hulk, if you will. Yeah, they all sound interesting. But even though I'm guessing that the Technomancer is going to be the weakest damage dealer on their own, once you level up their summons or their deployments or their animated constructs, I feel like, because like in Final Fantasy, or sorry, in World of Warcraft, I was a Beastmaster. In Final Fantasy, I was like a Charmer. In other games, like I was a Summoner. So I'm like, that's kind of up my alley. But I love fire or ice, but there's no ice in this game. So support, I feel. See, I'm thinking of Destiny, and I'm thinking of Anthem, and I'm thinking of The Division. And I'm like, in Division, there was a character that could, had gadgets. Kind of cool. I feel like there's going to be a lot of Devastators, there's going to be a lot of Pyromancers, but there's not going to be as many Technomancers. But once again, this is just a demo, and I do believe I'm overthinking it. So we're going. Woo! They need to work on their camera work. It seems very jittery. Welcome to the Outriders demo. In the demo, you'll be able to experience the first of many regions from the Outriders' epic journey through Enoch. Experience the story. You'll be able to reach character level 7 and world tier 5. You'll be able to hold a maximum of 25,000 whatever that is. 1,000 whatever that is. Don't know what those things are yet. But it says, don't hoard, spend. You can explore Rift Town. The demo has no time limit, so check out vendors, finish all 4 side quests, and discover all of the journal entries that are in the demo, obviously. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot more than 4 side quests in the finished or the full game. Test all 4 classes. After completing the prologue, you'll be able to skip it or skip it with new characters. Feel free to jump back in and quickly experience all 4 classes, which I'm gonna do, which is part of the reason why, like I said before, I was overthinking it. This is just a demo. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Maybe 4 hours, who knows. But once I'm done, I'm gonna come back in, pick a different class, find out which one I like, and when the game launches, I'll have a great idea of my first playstyle. Talk about typical bare bone reset in a RPG. Like, my man doesn't even have boots. Like, I got 3 guns. I don't have any armor. The man's barefoot, and I'm out in like a scorched land. Your first ability, Scrapnel. It's literally a proximity mine / grenade. proximity mine because it goes off when the guys get close. Basic. Takes a bit to recharge. I'm guessing the more powerful you get, the faster it'll recharge. Remember, able to pump these things out like crazy if you get to a higher level. Only an assumption. Takes 22 seconds to recharge. Maybe that can drop. So the world tier seems like this is the replay value of the game. The demo, I don't know how high it'll go, but right now I'm at world tier 2, which is easy. I'm guessing as you level up, you can go to different world tiers. There's 15 total, looks like. And setting a higher world tier will increase your game's difficulty, but it offers you better loot. So that's where that's gonna work. Choose the world tier card to set another tier, claim your reward. So I'm guessing since these are locked, don't know how far the demo will let me go, but that's interesting. So if you want to start, I guess, I don't know if you'll be able to start at 15, the hardest setting ever, but you would get better gear. Interesting. World tier 1, enemy levels are 2, drop rate or drop item level is 2, loot rarity is 80%, legendary modifier is 0. World tier 2, enemy level 1, drop item level 1, loot rarity modifier 90, legendary drop is 0. World tier 3, normal, enemy levels unchanged, drop item level is 0, loot rarity modifier 100%, legendary drop rate 0. World tier 4 is hard, enemy levels +1, drop rate is +1, loot rarity is 120%, legendary drop rate is +10%.